Junko Furuta was a 17-year-old high school student in Tokyo, Japan, with a bright future ahead. But in November 1988, she was kidnapped by 4 teenage boys, led by Hiroshi Miyano, who held her captive for 44 days of unimaginable torture. They kept her in Miyano's home, where his parents, shockingly, turned a blind eye. Junko was beaten daily, raped repeatedly, by the boys and others they invited, and subjected to unspeakable forms of humiliation. She was forced to eat bugs, burned with hot wax and cigarettes, had fireworks exploded inside her body, and her limbs were broken to prevent her from escaping. Incredibly, at one point, she managed to call the police, but they dismissed it as a prank. By the time she died on January 4th, 1989, her body was unrecognizable. The boys stuffed her into a drum and filled it with concrete. When her remains were discovered, the case horrified Japan. The brutality was almost beyond belief, especially considering the young age of her attackers. They were tried as juveniles and received light sentences, between 5 to 20 years. Public outrage was enormous, and to this day, the case is cited in Japan as an example of a justice system failing to properly punish heinous crimes. Junko Furuta's story remains one of the most disturbing and heartbreaking cases ever recorded.